Hello, book lovers. Welcome back to another exciting episode of KSB's Book Review. How have you been? How's your week been? I've started writing exams, so I'm not really reading. I'm preparing for exams, but I have this book that I read and I just decided to review it quickly. And I have an interesting story to share about this book towards the end of the video. So let's get into today's review. The book I'll be reviewing with you today is Eat That Frog, written by Brian Tracy. Brian Tracy is one of America's best-selling authors with over 250,000 books on personal improvement, personal growth, and mental health improvement. Eat That Frog is a book that talks about eating up activities, doing a lot of activities in little time. It gives you 21 tips to avoid procrastination and how you can get a lot done in less time. It gives us tips on how we can do the 80-20 technique, how we can do the ABCDE technique, which is arranging your tasks in order of their importance, having to get things done in lesser time, by writing out your activities, writing out your to-do list, putting out the things, you want to do this thing, and there's this important reward, or there's this important thing that he has to do at the end, having to put them in their order of importance, knowing when to do things, knowing how to be disciplined, knowing how to focus your energy, because sometimes you get distracted. And it also teaches us that we should learn to avoid distractions, how we can stay disciplined, listen to songs that keep us focused, or keep an activity, or have a particular mindset, or set a reward for yourself at the end of every activity, which keeps you going and motivated during that activity to hold on and keep pushing. This book talks about a lot, just 21 tips on how to avoid procrastinating, and also how to get a lot done in less time. So the morals of this book has a lot of morals. There are a lot of segments in this book, like the ABCDE technique, which is arranging them in their order of importance. A is the most important, B is the most important to E, where E is like the one that you don't have to do and you can just keep it and add it to your to-do list for the next day, or the 80-20 technique, where you do things for 80% of things and you leave the 20% and add them to your next day. Or you read for like 20 or 30 minutes and improving your you read for like doing work in 30 minutes, you do a work for 25 minutes and you rest for 5 minutes. And then also having to motivate yourself, getting the right motivation, having setting a reward for yourself, at the end of every task, to avoid distraction, to keep you motivated. Or listen to something, just do something that keeps you in your flow, whether it's listening to music or watching videos that are about motivation, that just keeps you keeps you inspired, keeps you going. A lot of tips that are very helpful, and those are some of the morals that you can get from this book. My ratings for this book is an exceptional read, this book is an exciting read, this book is a must read for, especially it was for especially secondary schoolers, because secondary school life is very fast paced. Even university students can read this book, because school life is very fast paced. A lot happens in the day. You think you have 24 hours in a day, but you have maybe like 18 hours of your day transferred into doing school work, or you go to school for like 8 hours and then you have assignments or projects that I probably do for like the next 4 hours after school. So this just teaches you to get a lot done in less time, how to write your to-do list, how to write things in order of their importance. And this book is just very helpful, just very impactful. It was a very interesting book, and I hope someone watching this video would love to get their hands on this book too. So at the beginning of the video, I said I have a story for you. It was actually an NGO that brought the book to our school, right? This is their logo on the front of the book, and actually the pictures are going to be rolling right now, most of them my personal highlights. I was sitting in the front, and then also maybe because I'm head boy, so they had to put me out there and stuff like that. So it was a very impactful experience. They were talking to us about reading. The quote that they gave us was, "In a world where you can be anything, choose to be a reader." And they gave us this book because they know how tough secondary school life is, and having to go and do a lot of things, having 24 hours, yet it just feels like you have 2 more hours in your day, how you can write things in order of your importance. And I really enjoyed it. It was a very impactful event, and I really enjoyed it. I took a lot of pictures. I was in most of their pictures as well, and it was very impactful. They told them about the YouTube, and it was just so an impactful experience. And also this week on Monday, my school took us to a library and we met Kit Henshaw. That was also a very impactful experience. I think that is one of the most popular celebrity I've met in my life right now. That's one of the biggest celebrities I've met. My first, I think it's my first, but I'm looking to meet more, maybe personally or hopefully with school as well. But yeah, this past few weeks they have been so good. This term was amazing, and especially this event, because you got to hear a lot of perspective, you got to hear a lot of things, how different people they survive through different challenges in school, and having to balance school with one of their passions or something like digital creation or something. It was just such an impactful experience, and I'm just so happy that I got the opportunity and the privilege to be there. So if you're in the library, you're going book shopping, please look out for Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy. And yes, if you're that's all for me today. Thanks for watching. If you're don't forget, okay, before I go, don't forget about the reading challenge. The reading challenge is still on. This week is the last week for exams, so by the time exams are done, I'll be back. I'll be reading, three books a week. And yeah, the holiday, I'm so looking forward to the holiday to get back on the reading challenge as well. So don't forget about the reading challenge. Make sure to that you are on the reading challenge, that you also have a friend that is on the reading challenge as well. Let's make reading a habit in 2025. So thanks for watching this video. That's all for me today. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and always remember that readers are leaders who are way ahead of others. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.